Letting go of anger. Let it go, let it go, let it go. I know for a lot of us, letting go of anger is so hard to do, especially depending on what this person has done, what that person has done. Oh, this person did me wrong, or that person did me wrong. They did me dirty. I was there for them when they didn't have. Now that I need, they didn't reciprocate the same behavior. Oh, this person did me wrong. Regardless of what the situation is, let go of all that anger, because what is that anger doing for you? You have all this built up anger inside of you towards this person. But what is it doing for you? Yes, cut them off. Cut them off. But what is being angry at them? What is that going to prove? What results are going to come out of that? Like, what's going to be the outcome of you having all this anger built up inside of you towards this person? This person is steady living their life. Not even worried about how they did you wrong or when they did you wrong. Not worried about any of that. So why should you spend your time worrying about it? Yes, like I said, cut them off, because that's me. I'm the cut off queen. I will cut you off in a minute. But the thing that I suffer with was that I will cut you off, but I will still be so angry. I will have all this built up anger inside of me. And it wasn't doing anything but weighing me down. It's not doing anything for them, because again, yes, they did me wrong. They did you wrong, but they're still living their life. While you over here, okay, of course, they're no longer gonna reap the benefits of being your friend or being on your good side, because you're not gonna hopefully treat them that way again, or hopefully you're gonna cut them off. You're not gonna keep being there for them and being nice to them after they did you wrong. But being angry at them, that's not gonna do them any good. It's just weighing yourself down. You're putting all this added stress and worry on yourself. All this hate in your heart that you have for these people, it's not going to do them any good. So let it go. Let it go. Don't wait on no apology. Don't wait on them to come back and say, I'm so sorry, how sorry I am. Let me make it up to you. Don't wait on that, because you'll be waiting forever. And I know you might think, how do you forgive somebody if you've never received an apology? It's so many people who have done me wrong. Family, those will be the first. So-called friends, those will be the second. Mates, whatever it may be, whoever's done you wrong, don't harvest all that anger inside of you, waiting to get over it or waiting to get better, while at the same time waiting on the apology, because you'll never get it. Sometimes you have to, well, all the time, all the time. At times, you have to forgive those. Even if you haven't received an apology yet, you have to forgive those, even if that person felt as though they did nothing wrong. And you're not forgiving them for them. You're forgiving them for you. You're forgiving them to have peace of mind in yourself. You're forgiving them to not block your blessing. Because a lot of times when you have all this anger and hate inside of you, you're blocking your blessings. And you're walking around like a bitch with attitude. And for what? Oh, I'm never going to do this again to this person. I'm never going to be nice. No, like I said, it's plenty of people who have done me wrong. I've done things for people that their families wouldn't even have done for them. Provided roofs over their head, transportation, help for traumatic events, paid to put food in their house for their kids. I've done it all. But I'm not going to let the way they treated me and what they did to me stop me from being that blessing to somebody else. I'm no longer going to be that blessing to them. But I'm not going to let that interfere with what I do in my present or my future. Like, no, I'm still going to be, if I see somebody in need and I care about that person, even if I don't know the person, if they're in need and I have it, I'm going to do what I can in my power to do it, because that's just me. That's just how I am as a person. That's just my heart. So I'm, as hard as it may be, and believe me, I know it's hard, because again, it's something that I still struggle with. Let go of that anger. Let go and let God, because harvesting all that anger inside of you is doing nothing for you but weighing you down and making you a more bitter and angry person, while the person you're so-called mad and angry at is out here living their life to the fullest, not even worried about you. So let it go. Stop holding it all in, and continue to be the person that you are, because it's their loss, not yours. It's their loss. But I can tell you one thing, though. Again, don't sit around waiting on no apology. Don't sit around, oh, I can't forgive somebody who's never said sorry. I don't want an apology for you. I don't want an apology for you. But I do want you to stay away from me, and I will stay away from you. I don't want to be in your environment. Don't want you in mine. Because I know I know who you are. And again, when someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. So for your sake, let go all of that anger. Stop, continue to, no longer hold it inside of you. Pray for that person. Pray that they'll never need you ever again in life. Pray that they will never need you again. Because if you're anything like me, if they need you again, they just gonna be need. And again, this is not something that happens overnight. It takes time, but just continue to work on it. Let go of the anger. Stop being so angry towards those who have harmed or hurt you. Forgive them. And again, just Janine.